Yo, listen, bro. Big L is not your man. This whole shit don't even make no sense. First of all, I'll say this real quick because we got to move on. Me, you, and Big L going to get drugs or riding around Harlem don't even sound right. Big L didn't fuck with you. I tried to plug you into Big L when you wanted to sign him when he started his own label, Flamboyant. And y'all was trying to sign him. But Big L brother, Big Lee and Reg, they didn't like you. If you had 3 bricks in the car, or you was on the way to get 3 bricks in the car, or on the way to get bricks, whatever fucking lie you told, story you told, you wouldn't have made it home. Big L lines niggas. Mace, right?
Yeah, yeah. You lying me. So,
Yo, Big
you
L,
got a point there. Yeah, you quick on your feet.
Big L lines niggas like barbers, my nigga. You wouldn't have made it home, my nigga. Stop, yo, it's really, you going out bad, bro. Stop lying, my nigga. Me, you, and Big L have never been nowhere to get no work or had no work or stopped in a checkpoint or nothing, my nigga. You going out bad, but I'll just don't talk with Flea Murder. But yeah, man, you might need to say a prayer for me.
Yeah.
After that episode dropped, the internet went crazy. Fans were reposting clips left and right, calling it the funniest Harlem clapback ever. Mace and Cam didn't just embarrass Dame, they reminded everyone why their chemistry works. The balance of Mace's calm confidence and Cam's slick humor made the whole situation look effortless. They didn't even raise their voices. They just talked like 2 men who know their worth, while Dame's still out here chasing validation. Cam said something that really hit home. Every time we do something, somebody from the past pop up saying they taught us. Bro, you wasn't in the room when we was building this. That line had fans screaming facts across the internet because truthfully, Dame's been doing this same routine for years, trying to stay relevant by connecting himself to whoever's hot. Whether it's Jay-Z, Kanye, or now Mace and Cam, Dame always acts like he's the architect of everyone else's success. Mace added his own twist to the roast saying, "It's funny, because when we was all coming up, I don't remember him giving me no mic, no beat, no contract. I remember him talking, a lot." That line cut deep because what Mace was saying, without saying it directly, was that Dame's biggest contribution to the game wasn't action, it was attitude. He was loud, confident, and motivating, yeah, but when it came to results, it was the artist who made the history.
Larry, what did you have to say about this? If y'all don't know, y'all keep bringing Larry's name up. He'd be like, yeah, I gave you Larry.
I put you with Larry.
Pause.
Because your show, you're sitting next to Larry. I introduced you to Larry.
Man, I got a lot, but a little.
First of all,
I'm the reason why he got sued.
But what happened was Larry and I and Muddy Waters, the people that are suing me now, we all threw down on a movie and there was a disagreement of some sort. And this is the reason why I have all these lawsuits now. And I don't like the way Larry did his business and he hung up on me.
Boom. Let's move on to A-Trak. He talking about he ain't supporting A-Trak album. One day Dame like, yo, this nigga ain't A-Trak, he's nice, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, cool. Dame got an ear, he know what's going on. Let's do it. A-Trak come to my house. This probably 2013, 14. I got a studio in my house. He come to my house, this word to everything I love. I'm cooking, I'm doing songs. I'm cooking, I'm doing songs. I'm in the middle of shuffling. You can ask anybody who there. Rocky, Dame's wife, his assistant, they all still around. Ask him. I'm shuffling, doing songs. I cooked a full course meal and knocked out 7 songs in like an hour and a half. 7 songs, and cooked everybody food, sandwiches, all that. That's me. That's how well-rounded I am. Dame can't deny you. Ask him about it, he'll tell you.
Then came the viral joke that broke the internet when Cam laughed and said, "Next time Dame talk about us, I'm sending him an invoice for emotional consulting. He clearly think he managing us again." Mace fell out laughing, and fans online couldn't get enough. Within hours, clips of that line had millions of views across TikTok and Instagram. People were quoting it in comment sections under Dame's interviews, calling him Harlem's unpaid life coach. Even blogs started picking up the story. Hip-hop pages posted headlines like Mace and Cameron roast Dame Dash for rewriting Harlem history, and the comment sections were ruthless. Fans were saying things like, "Dame still living in 2002, and Mace and Cam just gave him the reality check he needed." But this wasn't just a one-time moment. It was a cultural reset. For years, Dame's been preaching about ownership and legacy, but he's been doing it with an attitude that pushes people away. Meanwhile, Mace and Cam have been showing that you can be bossed up and have fun doing it. They're the proof that Harlem evolved, and that not everyone wants to live in the past. So when they clowned Dame this time, it hit different. It wasn't mean-spirited. It was the kind of roast that comes from two men who grew up watching the same dream turn sour, but decided to rebuild it their own way.
He like, damn, Kim, you in here doing rhymes and cooking and yeah, man, take a turkey wing, man, get a lamb chop, nigga. Let me go in the booth with these bars. And you dropping fire like that, boom, yeah, cool. I knocked the whole album out, maybe 2 trips. When Dame was there, it was cool, the album was cool. As soon as Dame leave, A-Trak, and he marked duty, all that, he's cool. Me and him, I have no problems. But he becomes all artsy. Do you think that if we put the snare where the treble should be, and then boom, we get another beat, A-Trak, the shit done. Yo, what are you talking about? I put a marvelous masterpiece together while I was cooking. I think we should get this person on something. All right, man, do what you want. I gave you the bars. 2 years passed. Like, yo, let's freshen up the album. All right, cool, go in the studio again. We go in the studio again in my crib.
Now let's keep it real. Dame Dash's downfall didn't happen overnight. There was a time when he was one of the most powerful voices in hip-hop. Back in the Rockefeller days, he was that guy, talking ownership, dressing flashy, standing next to Jay-Z and yelling, "We bosses." But after the label split, everything changed. Jay kept building quietly, and Dame, he kept talking. And somewhere along the way, that talk turned into bitterness. Over the years, Dame's been popping up on every podcast that'll have him trying to lecture the new generation about honor and morals. But the energy don't feel the same anymore. Instead of inspiration, it feels like desperation. And that's exactly what Mace and Cameron were calling out. That fake, I built everybody narrative that Dame uses to stay in conversations he's no longer part of. On It Is What It Is, Mace put it perfectly. You can't take credit for something you didn't create just because you used to be around it. He said Harlem's problem is too many people want to be the boss of everything, even when they didn't do the work. Cam added, you can't claim everybody's success just because you yelled the loudest in the room. Those bars right there hit harder than any diss record because they spoke to what everybody's been thinking for years.
I knocked some more shit out for he got some features on there, all right, cool. I knocked it out again 2 years later. He calls me again, A-Trak. Well, I think if I get this other beat, man, do what you want to do. I don't even know you like that. I'm not being cool, A-Trak. I want to brush him off like I don't know him now. Another 2 years come back. We in Vegas now. Yo, Larry got a studio in Vegas. Let's go there and knock the A-Trak out. Again, it's 5 years. All right, bet, fine. Go to the studio, man. Fuck it. It's 5 years done pass. I knock it out again. Some more A-Trak called me about 18 months later talking about, you want to do? No, I don't want to do nothing else, man. No. I knocked it out the first 48, but you want to keep doing shit over and over and over. Then when I hear the final, he calls me another 2 years. So now the album is like 9 years old. He calls me and says, yo, I think I got distribution. Man, I don't give a fuck about that album, man. The fuck you talking about we got distribution? Man, don't do whatever with that shit. It's a decade old, I don't give a fuck.
Fans who thought they'd see rapper NBA YoungBoy perform this Saturday are now left disappointed and also confused. State Farm Arena canceled the concert, no explanation.
Come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. Got your other child out.
Keep coming. Hands on top of your head. On top of your head. Here we go.
Stop right there for me, please.
There's a concerning issue for YoungBoy that no one's talking about. It reads, police are monitoring YoungBoy closely due to actions made during his live performances and on social media. Due to his criminal history, there is suspicion of illegal activity. Being his first tour in over 5 years, he wanted to ball out by having 27 show dates, but later extended it to 45 shows due to public demand. But the police wanted to end early. The news wrote, the state of Louisiana is allegedly becoming concerned about YoungBoy's concert in New Orleans.
They are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. In particular, notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
The police wanted to speak with YoungBoy about what's happening at the concerts.
This is a place with a search warrant. We are not leaving. Come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. Got your other child out.
Keep coming. Hands on top of your head. On top of your head. There we go.
Stop right there for me, please.
Let me know when you're ready for them.
As shortly after the specifics would be revealed, it reads, over 400 New Orleans officers will be deployed nightly for YoungBoy's home state shows in New Orleans, with heightened security including drones and armored vehicles on standby, which is a result of what YoungBoy started doing during the shows. A viral tweet reads, YoungBoy performed the greatest diss track of all time for the first time in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta. This is history. YoungBoy waited till his Atlanta show to perform the diss track because it's about King Von's passing and he lost his life in Atlanta, which had academics reacting.
Man, YoungBoy king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to defeat. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy's the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king of rap.